Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we're back with Tool. This is my second Tool video, and I thought I'd feature one of my favorite Led Zeppelin songs that they cover, and that, of course, is No Quarter. I dig these guys. Like I've said in my first video, pretty familiar with their early stuff. I'm sure I've heard many of their songs occasionally, but it's been like finding an all new band to me, I guess is how I would put it. So I appreciate everyone that comments, likes, subscribes, throws other of their favorite Tool songs out to me. I've got a pretty big list already. I've done, by the time you see this, I'll have done probably 4 or 5 coming out every week. So I really appreciate you hanging out with me and checking it out. And here we go. It's so cool that Adam is essentially playing the part that John Paul Jones played on a Rhodes electric piano, which was affected with, I'm not sure what they put on it, but like maybe a phaser or something. I'm not exactly sure how John Paul Jones, what he used for effects on the keyboard, but it's beautiful. And it's so cool listening on headphones. There's definitely that left and right guitar kind of stuff going on with lots of kind of slight percussion stuff with some atmospheric kind of pads underneath. Yeah. Yes. Also, Maynard, either through a plug-in or actually maybe even a megaphone, doing kind of that. You can just hear a hint of the vocal line, and the drums sound incredible. There's some ambience to them as far as reverb and stuff, but they're pretty dry and kind of right down the middle. Um, I love how it's mixed. Super cool. It's interesting what he's doing with the melody, singing wise. He's kind of taking it and just twisting it a little bit. to give it this kind of really kind of fragile, I don't know, it's like got a lot of humility to it or something. And um, it's just really kind of a unique way to do it. And it sounds amazing. So I had another point, but kind of taking it more into a Tool direction. Yeah. Oh, nice. So cool reverse effect on the guitar. Always love that. And I really like what I was going to say vocally, Maynard, when he was kind of doing that affected or through the megaphone kind of deal. There's a great song by the Bad Brains called, on the record Eye Against Eye, where I'm trying to think of the singer's name, JR, I think. He's basically delivers the lyrics over a phone from jail, and they used it, and it has this kind of really sonically interesting quality, but that it was of that moment is kind of really great. And that's kind of what strikes me here as far as the vocal delivery. And it's kind of somewhat without ego to some degree. Not to say that Maynard doesn't have an ego, but to kind of affect your voice in a certain way that it's not necessarily, showing your best qualities in a certain way. I think it does, but I'm saying you could see how people would say, oh, that's, he sings so much better than that, or whatever it is. So I love that. And then at about 4 minutes, 50 seconds roughly, they kind of take it into this, they start to do a variation of that heavier part. And then it kind of dispenses or disperses, and they kind of build it back up. And now they've hit it back again with this completely different Tool type like riff, kind of a chordal riff. And then we're starting, right as I stopped it, kind of more of that kind of tom based, kind of really like pounding kind of drum thing that they're really great at. So anyway. Yeah. Back to the original. Before the heavy part. Well, there we have it. Tool doing the incredible song by Led Zeppelin, No Quarter. And not only paying a homage to the original, but kind of making it their own and better in different ways. And then culminating the end of the song, they kind of recap kind of that heavy part, and then they go into a guitar figure that's in seven, I think, and then kind of go out just subtly. I don't know. Uh, I was gonna, as I'm listening to this, I think this is the kind of thing that's sorely missing, and not just heavy music, depending on which one, but I love the idea of, to me, this is kind of a throwback, not just because the song is from the 70s, from a band that was big in the 70s, but the approach of taking a song and letting it kind of, coalesce into something else in the middle, like maybe like obviously Led Zeppelin would do, maybe Pink Floyd, other bands that used kind of a texture to kind of draw you in, take you somewhere else, and then at the end hit you with that great heavy part is just amazing to hear. And uh, I know they do that in a lot of songs. The song was basically 11 minutes long, and I know just from recently looking at all the videos everyone suggested, there's a lot that are in that 7 to 10 range as far as time. So um, I think also I need to check out a rig rundown with Adam. I remember I've definitely watched one from Premier Guitar, I believe. It's been a couple of years. It might have been a long time. I don't know. But I wonder, he seems like a person that doesn't have a lot of effects, um, at least live. And he might be a guy that's has a few effects straight into an amp. But distortion wise, on this one, it was almost like a rat or kind of more of a fuzz. Super tight, but it had this kind of fuzzy quality to it that is really cool. But when you hear the heavy parts, like kind of the more quarter, the more chord oriented, like riff stuff, it sounds heavy and just amazing. So guitar tone wise, this is, he's the best of many, I should say. But I've always loved his guitar tone, even from the stuff I heard from I probably would think the early 90s is when those first two records came out. So anyway, hey, thank you. I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. There's more Tool to come, and I appreciate you watching.